This is Sports on 18 WJTS. I'm Bill Potter in for Kurt Guxell. High school basketball rebounds Friday with local teams playing in a variety of tournaments. With the exception of Jasper, the Wildcats will not play again until next week, January 3rd, when they take on Evansville Central. Okay, Friday in boys basketball, Southridge continues to play in the Old National Bank Classic at North Davies as the Raiders take on the Brownstown Central Braves at 3 p.m. That game will be aired on our radio partner, WBDC 100.9 FM with Kurt Guxell and Scott Salmon. Pre-games at 2:40. Also Friday, Forest Park hosts their Invitational. Forest Park opens play at 10 a.m. against Jennings County, and Northeast DuBois plays South Central, also at 10 a.m. on Friday. The PSC Holiday Tournament will also be played on Friday as South Spencer takes on Owensboro Apollo. That game will be featured on 103.3 The Fix WAXL, beginning with a pregame at 11:45 a.m. That would be Central Time, I believe. Depending on the Rebels' outcome, they will play at either 5:30 or 7:15. Tell City and Perry Central play each other in the other early morning game. In girls basketball, Jasper Lady Cats play in the Niehaus Classic at Vincennes Revet. Forest Park girls play in the Eastern Green Tournament, and the Lady Patriots of Heritage Hills travel to Washington on Friday. In other sports, Friday features wrestling tournaments as Southridge is at the Mooresville Holiday Classic, Jasper is at Connorsville in the Spartan Bowl, and Heritage Hills grapplers are at the North Montgomery Holiday Duels. In swimming and diving, the Jasper Diving Invitational starts at 2 on Friday for both boys and girls. Saturday finds a continuation of tournaments, including the Old National Bank Classic Basketball Tournament at North Davies. The Forest Park Invitational continues as well on Saturday. Number 2, Heritage Hills travels to Newcastle for the Hall of Fame Classic and will play at 10 a.m. Central Time against number 1, Silver Creek, and then later in the evening against Lawrence Central or Lafayette Jeff. 103.3 The Fix WAXL, our radio partner, will feature both of those games from Newcastle. In wrestling, that is, Saturday, Southridge continues in the Mooresville Holiday Classic, Jasper continues in the Connorsville Spartan Bowl, and Heritage Hills wrestlers return for the North Montgomery Holiday Duels. In girls swimming and diving, Saturday, Jasper Lady Swimmers and Divers travel to Bedford, North Lawrence. Now let's look at college football bowl games of local interest coming up on Saturday. 100.9 FM WBDC is airing the Camping World Bowl as the 10-2 Fighting Irish of Notre Dame will take on the 7-5 Iowa State Cyclones. Game is played in sunny Orlando, Florida, with kickoff at noon. The pregame on WBDC is at 11 a.m. The Indiana football Hoosiers will meet up with the Tennessee Volunteers on January 2nd in the Taxslayer Gator Bowl. That game will be featured on 94.5 The Razor WRZR. Now in the NFL, 6 teams are still fighting for 3 important spots to ease their path to the Super Bowl. Only the Baltimore Ravens have earned a first-round bye. The top 2 seeds are still up for grabs in the NFC. San Francisco, Green Bay, New Orleans, and Seattle each has a chance to clinch home field advantage throughout the playoffs. No team has reached the Super Bowl without a first-round bye since the 2012 Ravens. 18 of the last 25 Super Bowl champions have been either a number 1 or number 2 seed. By the way, no, the Colts will not make it into the playoffs this year. Indianapolis will play their final game this season when the 7-8 Colts travel to Jacksonville Sunday to take on the 5-10 Jaguars. For WJTS Sports, I'm Bill Potter.